Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, as you can see here, I've just finished this. We're making a tuna steak today. We've got some lovely flavors going on there. We've got a ginger, lime, soy sauce, a little bit of chili in there. It's really, really delicious. What we're going to do is we're going to marinate the fish, and then we're going to simply give it a little fry on a kind of griddle, a little bit of sesame seed oil. This is really delicious. Nice little bit of stickiness of the sugar that we've put in as well. Super, super. Let's go and do it. So here we go. We've got a nice bowl here. I've got in there a lot of lime juice. You can use lemon or lime, and it's quite a lot. It's going to have a real kind of zesty flavour to it. To that we're going to add some soy sauce, which I'm going to use a very light soy sauce. So about 3 parts of my lime juice to 1 part of my soy sauce. Black pepper. Let's not be shy with that. Here I've got some dried chili. You could use a fresh chili or no chili, up to you. Just want to give it a little bit of a zing. And then here I've got some grated fresh ginger. And to that I'm going to add some sugar. I'm using a kind of light brown. Again, you could use white or dark brown if you wanted. Let's just give that a mix. So we've got loads and loads of zesty lemon or lime, sugar, so we've got a kind of sweet and sourness in there, a little bit of chili, a little bit of soy sauce will give it a nice bit of saltiness as well, and that ginger. Let me just taste that. That's gorgeous. I mean, that is lovely, that is. You could use that just as a dressing for a salad, quite frankly. That is really delicious. Now, we're going to now take our piece of tuna, and she's going to go in there. Now, if you wanted, you could put this in a bag, you know, one of those kind of seal bags that a lot of people use. I don't use them very often. You know, and kind of marinate it in that. Or what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cling film that, cover it up. I'm going to leave it in my fridge for about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I'm going to turn it a couple of times. See you then. There we are. As you can see, this has changed colour a little bit. That's because of the lime juice and that in there. So it's gone from that kind of darker colour to a kind of lighter pink. Now, if you wanted, you could eat that just like that. You could slice that and eat it. It's absolutely fine. What we're going to do is we're going to just give that a little pan fry now. But that is absolutely delicious. Let's get over to the cooker. Okay, so here we are at the cooker. I've got a skillet here. And I've got some oil in there. I'm using a sesame seed oil. That guy there. You can use a different oil if you wanted. Now I'm heating that up quite nice and hot. As you can see, you may be able to see it smoking a little bit. We're simply going to take our fish and place that on there. Now, don't throw this away. We're going to do something with this just in a moment. Depending on how you want your tuna. Some people like it absolutely, you know, like a steak, really rare. Like I said, you could eat that just like that if you wanted, or you could just cook it for a little bit. I'm going to do mine for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. I'll be back when that's done. Absolutely beautiful, that is. You may be able to just see there, you've got a little bit of cooking there. It's gone down, it's changed colour, you know, like that. It works its way down the longer you cook it. Nice bit of white on the edge there. Okay, out she comes. Just going to set that aside and we'll move to the next step. Okay, so as our tuna is just resting, I've got a separate pan here. which I'm heating up. Simply we're going to pour in the balance of all that lovely sugar, lime juice and our spices. Let's just bring this to a boil, bring it up. We want the sugar to melt and the lime juice to evaporate a little bit. So keep stirring that and I'll be back in about 2 minutes. There we are. What's going on here is it's evaporating a little bit, the lime juice or the lemon juice. The sugar is caramelizing a little bit and it's just sticking up just a little bit. We're also getting lots of flavor out of that chili now. So off goes the heat. And you've got a lovely, lovely little glaze there. Let's get over to the table. Okay, as you can see, I've now sliced our tuna, beautifully pink in the middle, with that nice white outer crust, and then a nice kind of blackened edge, which I like. I mean, like I say, if you want it completely white, you go for it, guys. But I like it just like that. And just here, that's the balance of the marination, which I love to now just pour over that. All that lovely ginger, sugar, lime juice, a bit of chili, black pepper. Just put some of those chilies and ginger on the side there. And those dried chilies would have really sort of opened out now and got a lot of flavour in there. You could finish that off with a little bit of sesame seeds if you wanted, but that is our little version of a nice ginger and lime sweet tuna steak. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.